Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy David, aka Fatal Mind, and we are back, man, with another YouTube video. I'm excited. We got a Blue Eyes deck profile in store for you guys today. I actually went second place 2 times. First at YCS Houston, man. I know this is well overdue, probably about 2 weeks, but we also went second place yesterday. Put this back here. I'm gonna just put it right here. All right, so we actually went second place yesterday at our Rarity Collection tournament at Quality Games. So we got a bunch of OTS packs. We also got a box of Stampede. Ooh. So another box opening coming soon. And then we also got 2 deck boxes for the Mono Moon. They both look like they probably gonna be the Hero deck box. That's what I'm thinking it is anyway, man. But Koala, y'all went crazy on this tournament. Shout out to them. Best locals in the Chicagoland area. Hands down, my favorite for sure, man. So I don't know what's up. I can't get first place. We gonna try for the next one, but we did get second place. Shout out to my boy Robert Creamer, man, for finessing his way into getting this on the plane for me, man. We didn't sell it. We gonna keep this for nostalgic purposes. I got about like some sort of case or something to hang this up in the crib, to obviously show off everything that I done. Stay tuned for the video, like, comment, subscribe, and man, let's get it.
I'm getting this money, I'm ballin'. I'm chasing the money, it's calling. Me and bro taking the Rarity. Yeah. I'm getting this money, I'm ballin'. I'm getting this money, I'm ballin'. I'm getting this money, I'm ballin'. Yeah.
Again, for starters, we got the Blue Eyes Field Center. Looks nice. All right, for starters, so we got 2 Blue Eyes White Dragon Ghost Rare. It's probably my favorite rarity of this card, if I'm being honest. We got the 1 Jet. Man, this card is clutch. It was out in detonators all day. It was not a brick, because even if you have this in your opening hand and you found a way to get Blue Eyes in the graveyard, it was still good. I don't think I ever side this card out. Normally going second, I'll side out 1 Blue Eyes, but then I'll keep 1 and 1. So 2 Blue Eyes, 1 Jet. We got triple Sage. So with Sage, we already know it's a 1-card combo. We got triple Maiden. Man, I need 2 more QCR Maiden. Shout out my boy Tony. I picked up the 1 QCR yesterday from him, but we already know this is a 1-card combo. So again, normal summon Sage. Sage 9 times out of 10 is gonna search for Maiden, unless you already have Maiden, and then you can search for an Effect Veiler for an extra piece of interruption. And then a lot of people don't even know about Sage's other effects. So even under Droll, if you normal summon Sage and then search Maiden, but let's say you have 2 Sage in hand and you want to be able to get the Majesty effect off and you can't add, you can actually just go ahead and activate Sage's in-hand effect to target any monster on field and then summon one of your Blue Eyes monsters from deck. So that effect actually does come up a fairly decent amount, if I'm being honest. That came up a lot in the YCS and in the Giant card event. We got the 3 Primite Dragon Ether Barrel. Get you into your Primite engine. Man, by the time Nats come, I'm trying to get all of this stuff QCR. So man, mess with me. If y'all got it, let me know. I'll buy or trade for it. We got the 1 Kaiser Seahorse. This is just another extender. So this is full combo all by itself as well. I can show that on another video if you guys are interested, but essentially you just normal summon this, you send the Maiden, you search the field spell dump Blue Eyes, the Link Monster Reborn's Blue Eyes, and off of this you dump the Maiden revives when Blue Eyes comes back. So it's really just another extender, and it works well under Droll as well because you're only searching 1 time with just the field spell. That's all of the main deck monsters as far as engine. Well, I guess this serves as like, an engine as well as a hand trap. So the Magnamut, I've been conflicted with this card a lot. A lot of times I've thought about cutting it, but I've bumped this deck up to 44 cards. And I think it made it more consistent because there's a lot of one-ofs that you kind of don't want to see. But Magnamut is a pretty good one-of because you can even search for Kaiser Seahorse if you already have the Primite Dragon, which is, again, this is a 1-card full combo by itself, uninterrupted. So 1 Magnamut, we're playing like 15 hand traps. We're playing double Veiler, Again, this could have been triple Veiler, no Magnuma, but I think Magnuma serves again as a hand trap to stop Fiendsmith Engine, Blue Eyes, and a couple of other ducks. So it's 2 Veiler, 1 Magnuma, Veiler searchable. We're playing 3 Ash Blossoms. Again, probably like the best hand trap in the game for like a long time. This stops, Fualos, it stops Requiem, it stops a lot of stuff, but mostly the Fualos and Ash pair with like any other hand trap, a lot of times is pretty good. We got the 3 Fualos. I think this card is pretty good. This pretty much means that if you drop this against Ryziel, all you have to deal with is the detonator. And you got a lot of stuff in the deck to deal with detonator, whether it be, this followed up with an Imperm, and the tournament this followed up with a triple tactics. On your turn, obviously, this followed up with maybe a drill beam, or, worst case, you can even go like Typhon, if they summon twice, that is. But normally this equals Ryziel just summons detonator, and then you just have to find a way to out the detonator, which normally there are a lot of cards that you can out the detonator with. Also played a 3 Purge, probably like, I don't know, this and Ash best hand trap in the game because you weren't losing to triple tactics. Not with the ban list, you don't really have to worry about it as much, but I really do like Purge. Really good in the Blue Eyes deck. And then we played a 3 Imperm as well. So again, if all they end on is detonator, you draw this for turn. That's what's good about Imperm. If you open it in your opening hand, or if you draw it for turn going second, it's really good because it deals with detonator or any other problematic card. All right, that's it for the hand traps. Again, it's 15 hand traps. Moving on to the spell cards, we played 3 Wishes. Wishes, for me, is good at 3 because I'm playing 44 cards, and also it's not a brick, and it comes up in the grind game because I am playing 2 Roar. 2 Roar comes up almost like every other match for me. It helps on the clapback, so if you activate Wishes and maybe that gets Ash, or even if you just open up Roar in your opening hand and then you activate Wishes and they Ash that, it's like, okay, well, you already got the Roar, and you got the level 1, so that guarantees you getting into Spirit. And if they don't have the Ash, obviously that's combo, and if they break your board, True Light will set Wishes again in the end phase, and then you have another follow-up play. So I think 2 Roar is really good for me. Maybe if I was playing like 40 cards, I wouldn't play 2 Roar because of the room. But because I'm playing 44, it helps minimize the bricks. It helps in the grind game. I think it's really good. Speaking of bricks, Mausoleum of White. It's your field spell, you gotta play it. And then we also played a 1 True Light to wrap up the Blue Eyes engine, and then the 1 Majesty. This card is freaking amazing, man. So Pod, man, even like with the double spirit and on double spirit, if you get nibbed, you still have a pop 2 with drill beam. So man, I'm never scared to get in the Biru, because if you play it right, you're gonna win the game. You'll end off on a double pop drill beam with a Veiler in hand. So even if they nib you, chances are you should win that game. And then going to the Primite engine. So we are playing 3 Primite Loreley Load. Again, search for any Primite card on activation. So even if they Ash this, that's cool because you still get the special summon Blue Eyes. And then we're playing the Drill Beam in the YCS. It was only 1 Drill Beam, but since Triple Tactics got cut down to 1, we just replaced that with 2 Drill Beam. And man, this card for the past like week or 2 has been clutch, man. This has been helping me out detonators or any other problematic cards, because I'll open up a drill beam with something like this in hand. So again, if I Fualos them and then they just pass on a detonator and I open up a combination of this, you can just drill beam, reveal, banish the detonator, and they're forced to like respond or just let the detonator be banished. So man, shout out my boy Alejandro for telling me to play 2 drill beam, because it honestly was going to either be this, a cross out, so it was going to be 1 tactics, 1 call by, 1 cross out, or 1 tactics, 1 call by, and 1 triple tactics thrust. But I went with the drill beam because it does help with an extra layer of interruption, and kind of like almost serves us the same purpose, because even if they imperm, like you normal summon Sage or whatever, and then you have like these 2 cards in hand, man, you can even like stop imperms going first, which is great as well. More consistency, we playing the one pot of prosperity. This is also a going first and going second card. Again, going first, most times you would mill 3. People never gonna ash if you mill 3, and then that helps you get into whatever card that you need. Or even going second, you mill 6, and either they're gonna ash it. If they don't have the ash, then you dig for cards like your drill beam, your triple tactics, your imperm, anything to stop detonator or malice or anything that you're trying to beat. And then speaking of that, we got the 1 triple tactics, which is amazing going first, and then the 1 call by. Against a lot of decks, triple tactics going second. Obviously, going against Rarity, this card is amazing going second. But if you're going in this Blue Eyes deck specifically, if you're going against another Blue Eyes deck, if you're going against Malice, I always take both triple tactics out when it was at 2. And even now, I take triple tactics out because by the time Blue Eyes activates any monster effect, you've already normal summoned and used up a lot of cards. By the time Malice activates anything, you've already, wasted up what you need to do. So triple tactics at that point doesn't really advance the game state. So I normally take both of these cards out. I normally take both of these cards out, but especially triple tactics going second against the Blue Eyes Mirror or against Malice. But pretty much any other deck, I'm keeping triple tactics in. This card is amazing. That wraps up the main deck. For the extra deck, we got the boys on the token. I waited like 5 years for this token. Couldn't get it in 2019 because at the Pittsburgh Nationals, I waited in line, and then by the time I was like second person in line, the round got called for day 2, and I had to get out of line, and then obviously COVID happened. Couldn't get it in 2022, and then we were finally able to get it in 2023. Man, this token has a special place in my heart. It was the very first token I earned from my very first locals that I went to. I actually won round 1, and then we got the token just for winning round 1, man. So this brings back a lot of memories back in, I think this was 2017 when the movie came out. So, man, shout out to my first locals. For the extra deck, we got 2 Spirit. I feel like 3 is rarely ever needed. But obviously you need to play more than 1. So 2 Spirit with Eyes of Blue. We are playing the 1 Rarity Seal. This card is amazing. If I wasn't playing some other things in the extra deck, I would play 2, but I don't have the room to play 2. We're playing the 1 Line of the Light Charmer. Obviously, this card is amazing. This can be engine, so if you nib your opponent, you can normal summon Ash. Obviously, put their nib token in attack mode. Crash, search for Maiden. And then that's full combo from there. Or you can just bring back anything in the graveyard. And then SP Little Knight. SP Little Knight, I don't think this card has come up like maybe once or twice since it's been in the deck. It's really in there just in case. Maybe in case they don't negate the Line of the Light Charm or you have something else to go into. But this card is actually very cuttable. I think I rarely ever go into, like I said, it's been like maybe once or twice in the past 2 months that I've had this. It's just, I don't really know a better card that I would want to put in for it. Maybe the second Rarity Seals, but like I said, that doesn't come up as often as well. So I like to have this for a safety net. We are playing the 3 Spirit. I think the 3rd Spirit, it comes up, but rarely. I like having it as a safety net because I end my board on double Spirit. And if I, for whatever reason, get nibbed, I can actually go into the 3rd Spirit. So it's always there for me. That rarely comes up because a lot of times you're not getting on 2 Spirit unless you go uninterrupted. And I'm a big fan of this Crimson package you'll see in the extra deck because if you do go uninterrupted, 9 times out of 10, they are playing a board breaker deck. And if you go uninterrupted and you don't have this Crimson package, more times than not, you're going to lose because they're going to break that board with, droplets, with Book of Eclipses, with the Harpies, with a lot of different stuff. So I like having it. We're playing the 1 Ultimate Spirit. Need this card, QCR, man. I need 2 more cards, QCR. We got the 1 QCR Spirit, but then we still rocking with the mismatch rarities. We are playing a 1 Lightstorm Dragon. This card is mandatory. This card is amazing. Helps in the mirror match a lot. Helps against back row decks a lot. And then also, if this card gets destroyed, you get the set. I mean, I'd be setting Drill Beam off this card, which is amazing. So we are playing the 1 Crimson Dragon, man. Shout out. You see, I got the Crimson Dragon that I opened in the Rarity collection. Got that a CR version, so I did swap. And then we are playing the Cosmic Blazar Dragon. So again, this card can negate summons, which is incredibly insane. That's pretty much what I use it for. They go into the extra deck, banish and negate summons, and this almost guarantees that you're not going to get OTK'd. We are playing the 1 Blue Eyes Neo's Dragon, Blue Eyes Neo's Ultimate Dragon. This card comes up a lot. A lot of people forget that it's in the graveyard. So when they target your stuff, you just negate it. And then, man, MVP of the extra deck for sure, Tyrant. This card helps you clear so much stuff by being able to attack everything. Obviously, you get to reset the trap, but even if you don't have a trap card in your graveyard to reset, this card just being able to attack over everything. And then even if you don't OTK, you still just make a Spirit, or you can just make a Hieratic Seals and pass, and they have nothing. A lot of times I'll end on this. I mean, I'll attack over everything. Sometimes I won't even make a Spirit, or I probably will make a Spirit. And then if they have back row, I'll activate Spirit, tribute out to summon Lightstorm, pop all that back row, and then in the end phase, Lightstorm dies, set Drill Beam, and then have Blue Eyes 2 off of True Light. And then lastly, Typhon, man, this card is crazy in this deck. The fact that you can normal summon anything, summon Typhon, bounce, obviously, if they don't have a Veil or anything. But the fact that you have hand traps to back up the Typhon, you got your Drill Beam, which comes up a lot. Man, this card turns unwinnable game states into very winnable game states. For the side deck, shout out Link Karibo. He banned, not sure if he should come back. For yesterday, we were playing 3 Drolling Lockbird, 3 Lancia, 2 Nib, and 1 Meows. In YCS, we were playing, I only own 1 Meow, so I was borrowing another Meows, but we were actually playing 2 Droll, 3 Lancia, 2 Nib, and double Meows, and then a Chaos Ruler. So, I'm sorry, not a Chaos Ruler, a Chaos Hunter. So that's what replaced the Lightning Storm. We are rocking double Lightning Storm and the 1 Harpies, which is insane. And then we are rocking 2 Solemn Judgment and the 1 Skill Drain. Before the ban list, this was 1 Skill Drain and 2 Crossout. But since Crossout got put the 1, I just put in the Judgment in the side deck, and I think it's been pretty good. I haven't drawn it too many times, but in theory, it's pretty good because against Blue Eyes, they are going to be side decking Lightning Storm, side decking Harpies. So you want to have something to stop all of those cards as much as possible, and just stopping normal summons or stopping extra deck summons like Summon Detonator. Just, get that out of here on me. Man, for the next week or two, man, Blue Eyes is the best deck, most consistent deck. Man, I was going crazy at locals yesterday. I just lost in an unfortunate loss against my boy Rob in time. But, man, we still got a lot of prizing for going 2nd place. This is, man, worth a lot of trade bait. So I'm excited to open this, upgrade my deck for the cards that I want. Man, as always, thanks for watching the YouTube video. Let me know what y'all want to see in the future. Like, comment, subscribe, and man, I'll see y'all next time.
Yeah, I got sauce, Prego, and I'm on the block, Lego.